Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here, and thank you, Shawna, for being with me today to talk a little bit about the divorce GPS. You know, when we were brought up to be in relationships, but nobody ever taught us how to be part of a relationship that did not go well.
Oh, it's so much harder to unravel it than to build it. You'd think it would be easier.
You'd think that it would be easier, but it's a very interesting concept. When I go back into my teenage years, you know, my parents were pushing me into relationships. They weren't sitting there saying, "And if that doesn't work," like like the "and if"
Right.
was supposed to not even be in my mind. So the divorce GPS is an opportunity for people to not be alone on the journey of separation and divorce. And one of the reasons that I've invited you here today, other than you're a fabulous woman, is that you have a lot of experience with people who have gone through divorce.
Hmm.
And so I wanted you to ask me those questions that you know that your past clients may have wanted or want to see out of somebody that does what I do.
Okay. Oh, so it starts with not even understanding what you need before you start to think about it. You sit in your relationship, you become unhappy, you want to escape, or something happens and you need to to sever it. It's important, or you just fall out of love. Any of those transitions requires some kind of plan if you're going to do it with emotional regulation. I mean, you can run and sometimes we have to, but that's hard on our systems. We know that so many women have gone through it. We know that women like us who have gone through it learn and then share it. So I love that you're taking all those ideas that we've talked about randomly and putting them together so that a woman would know, like, how do you look at your finances? What percentage? What will be a budget when you leave the house? What's a separation agreement? How do you look at the different parenting plans? Where would someone hide money or not hide money? And how much do you want to be involved with your ex-partner? There's hundreds of questions.
Yeah. One of my most exciting things that I can't wait to share with people on this journey is how to prepare for your first visit with a lawyer. Because the things that I have in place for those people is
Right,
going to save them thousands of dollars.
right,
A lawyer
right,
is all about time for money, right? So he's going to drag
right.
it out or ask you a million questions. But what I have prepared for people is a structure for them to go into that meeting prepared. So
So smart.
yeah, so they don't have to answer
Well,
the question about their kid's birthday or something like that.
right. And realistically, we all know when our bodies are in fight or flight or freeze, we we don't have access to that smart stuff. So if you are sitting and you're prepared and you can do it with support or do it with other people, you start off so much stronger.
Yes,
That's the role I like in this is women don't, or men, partners don't need to dissolve a marriage in animosity, in anger. I know it's going to happen. We can't help it, but you have things in place and you have a roadmap and you know when you're struggling, here's a mediator. Hard to find one. So, right, the lists and the resources you've had, sometimes you need a coach just to get you over one little hump, but not a commitment. I like the idea that you have it all in one place so that people can track it and add on like scaffolding, right? You go to school, you go from grade to grade, you learn. It's the same
right.
way. Learn from all of us.
Yeah, it's challenging because so many things hit you at the same time. Like if you need child mediation or the lawyer or a real estate agent or a, like everything hits you at the same time. You don't know what to do first. And through my program, the Divorce GPS, I walk you through things step by step in the order that they could be done.
Right.
I have a freebie that I give people that takes them through the first 4 months. And beyond that, if they want to reach out to me, they can.
Right? They have someone to talk to, someone outside of their family where they can ask questions and someone will have an answer that's not emotional,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
I love the when we have these conversations, we realize that there's so many players in this, you know? As a psychotherapist, it's not important that you come for hours. During your divorce, you just need to be able to find some positivity in one place so you don't fall deep into depression or get angry or shut down,
Or you just need to
right?
know you're
Or,
not nuts.
yeah. Well, yeah, you can go to your friends for that, right? Like, if you have friends, but it is really important to know that those thoughts in your mind are okay. Like you can be angry and really want to do something, but breathe through it. Know on the other side, what does it look like past? You know, the roadmap is important. So is the dream after, something to
Yes.
hang on to. You and I are, you know, sitting on the other side with so much joy for what we accomplished. The journey we know was not fun,
Right.
but lessons learned, look where we are. And yeah, let's help others get to this place without all of the yuckiness they need.
Yuckiness. So one of the things I put in place for the Divorce GPS is community. So there's
Good.
one-on-one time with me, so where you can discuss all your personal stuff that you don't want to discuss with anybody else. And then there's opportunity to be part of a community of people who are on the same road as you are, where you can share a whole variety of different things. You can contribute, be contributed back. It's a great balance between both, but separation and divorce is no longer something you have to do alone. That's
Yeah, yeah, you're really providing a good service to take away the shame and guilt, right? Or that, like any of the extreme emotions you're going through, if you can find someone to support you through it with ease and like positivity and empathy, then you're better off than you were doing it alone.
Yes, it makes it just another day, which you have
Yeah.
to do something, which is really great. Any last words that you want to contribute?
I think it's important that we allow women the empower women and men. I keep going back to women. Those are who I've been dealing with lately, but I know men are on the other side. When people are leaving a relationship, let's leave the lawyers till the end. There are so much you can do ahead of time that is on it, and it empowers you to do it rather than paying and feeling bad trying to find the information where you started from. There's paralegals that do divorce now. There's ways you can do all these things online, which you're going to give everyone those links to that. So it's spend a little money to save a lot and to save your soul. So
Yeah,
I think it's really important that we get this message. I love that you're doing this and that you're taking this lead. I know there's some organizations out there that can have a lot of women in there with a lot of questions, and hopefully you'll be there answering them all. That's great.
thank you. The key is to not go to your lawyer and have him tell you what you need to do and when, because that's where all the your money is going to be going down a drain. The key is to come to, I'm going to say the divorce GPS would be great, but if the divorce GPS is not for
Yeah.
you, connect with other people who
Yeah.
are going through what you're going through and consolidate your resources.
Yeah. You hope that people spend the money proactively,
Right.
right? Set
Not,
yourself up, see the psychotherapist, work on your self-regulation, know where your brain is, go and get the everyday organization through you and your program. If you need a social coach or a dating coach, there's lots of people out there that can support all parts of you. It is more beneficial to spend your money on building your next level than all the things in the past, fighting for what's back there.
Right. So one of the things I love about our partnership, friendship, alliance-ship, whatever you want to call it, is that you deal
Or ish.
or ish, is that you deal with the mindset. And
Hmm.
to differentiate, you deal with the mindset. I deal with all the things you have to do, the actions you have to take to move forward.
Yeah, it's all the things you do for me now. You help me move forward. I know where my anxiety is in my workflow. And with you in my life, my workflow is much easier to manage. If I was going through a divorce now, I would come to you and say, okay, get me started. Where in my Google Drive is all the stuff I need? Help me out here. And it's important, like you said, to have someone there to set you up for success. It took me a long time and a lot of conversation to know that I'm capable, I'm able, I can do anything, I'm strong, I'm powerful. I don't have to be anything but that when you're surrounded with people who can help you.
Absolutely.
So, what we have here is so beautiful, and I would hope more humans will come in and join us.
I hope so. I really do hope so. Thank you so much for being here today, Shawna. Shawna's in sunny Florida. I'm in snowy Canada, as you can tell from the two backgrounds. But together, we're a team. Thanks again. Bye for now.
Thanks for having me.